What's new in Warframe this week? Well, tomorrow, on the 18th of June on all platforms, Jade Shadows will be launching. That, of course, brings Jade Shadows and this entire thing. Spoiler warning, it is kind of a huge one. Not that we'll be covering the spoilers in this video, just Jade will be coming. There is Stalker-based storyline because there will be a small little quest that coincides with her. New gameplay from the clan operation that will kick off as soon as you finish the quest, which I'm still in two minds about whether they should be running it that quickly. And the Ascension game mode that will be part of the Belly of the Beast operation. She will have 3 new weapons. I was really hoping clicking on them would actually kind of show them. There is a skin that will be coming with it, as well as, well, her 3 new weapons, which are basically the equivalent of hate, dread, and despair. The Stalker's weapons, because as far as I can tell, she's basically going to be the light to his shadow. Kind of hence the name, Jade Shadows. Maybe? Won't know until the quests come out this Tuesday, June 18th. In the meantime, however, the Archon hunt is going to be the Amber Archon Shard, which means Bird 3 will be selling the Crimson Archon Shard, Archon Nora, a rescue mission, followed by an interception, followed by a showdown with Archon Nora. Normal Duviri circuit for Warframes is a choice of Necros, Valkyria or Oberon, whereas the Steel Path for the Incarnate Genesis devices is the Akenbrunt, Soma, Vasto, Namisolo, or Burston Incarnate Genesis devices. If you have them all, you can always go in and get either a Rifle Riven, Pistol Riven, Melee Riven, or 20,000 Kuva. Nightwave Elite Acts would be destroy 3 Necromech Vault Guardians. If you've got tier 3 unlocked, you just have to go do one tier 3 mission and take out all 3 at once. The defend both mirror defense objectives 3 times each in a single mission. That basically means you need to go to the exit screen 3 times, because you've got to defend each one once. That's classed as 1 round, so you've got to do that 3 times. Normal acts: kill 500 enemies with an arc gun and destroy a cruise ship with forward artilleries. And the other one, the permanent weeklies, are exactly the same every week. Cred offerings, we have the usuals. There is Citrine's alternate helmet. I do love this one with the gem floating in the middle of the head. That does look pretty nice. That's kind of a given at this point. There's pretty much constantly a Stanax helmet. Don't see any of the other new ones though. Sevagoth's is there. Oh, no Degath. Oh well. Aura-wise, we have Steel Charge. If you don't have it, it's kind of a must. It is a 9-point mod rather than the usual 7, and 60% extra melee damage for the entire squad. Love that feature. They changed it a while ago to word like that, but I'm so glad they did, because now it's kind of super confirmed. And then there's EMP Aura. Corpus lose 15% accuracy. Augment-wise, we have the Harpax Augment, the Pentas Augment, the Mutilus Quantas Augment, and the Convectress Augment that obviously appear only here. There is the Karak Desert Camo Skin Blueprint, the Dual Zoran Dagger Axe Skin Blueprint, the Emissary Sigil, of course being the bit on your chest, Grol's Thumper Floof, the blueprint to build the actual Dark Sword, the Heat Dagger. I still prefer the Heat Sword than the Heat Dagger, but this is the blueprint to build the actual Heat Dagger, and some of the only ways to get a hold of it. The Valkor Shock Camo Skin Blueprint, the Nightwave Emblem. Emblems go on your arm, Sigil goes on the chest, only reason I'm kind of mentioning that. Glassmaker Sigil on the chest. The Dark Sword Blueprint. Ooh, so there's the Dark Dagger Blueprint and the Dark Sword Blueprint. Do actually kind of like that quite a bit. No Warframe augments. Checking in on Teshin, see what he has for the Steel Path Honor store this week. It is 3 former. This is what gives us the Platinum to Steel Essence conversion. it's 35 platinum for 3 Forma, or 75 Steel Essence. So 75 Steel Essence is the equivalent of 35 platinum. Actually worth getting that if you don't have any Formas or do a lot of I know I said Steel Essence runs, Steel Path runs, and have a lot of Steel Essence while waiting for that fabled Umbra Forma to return. For Necraloid's Deep Archimedia missions, it will be a disruption mission with all enemy targets conduits. That could be slightly problematic. And entanglement. Allies within 4 meters of slain enemies endure reduced movement speed. Wow. And parkour velocity, followed by an alchemy mission with the alchemy invulnerability. 10% of enemies are equipped with an impervious elemental barrier that you can only destroy with the amphor of corrosive element. So it's one specific one. And obviously, rupturing fragments replace shuffling fragments. Then, after completing those two, you have to do the survival with life support towers only activate after 20 enemies have been killed within a 15-meter radius, and enemies deal 15% less damage and take 15% more damage, but gain 15% movement speed, attack speed, and fire rate. I do like some of the personal ones, but I will admit I'm not a fan of the abrasive abilities. Ability duration reduced by 75%. Fracturing armor, casting an ability reduces armor by 10%. I mean, come on, this is getting kind of silly here. It's only for 10 seconds, but still kind of silly. Lose 2 energy per second for each enemy within 10 meters of you. And lose 2 health when moving. Oh, that's actually bad. So you need to constantly be jumping for that one. Empowered enemies as always with respawns, consumables. This is still worth doing though, because the melee arcanes are great, and the Tau Forged Archon shards are even better. And of course you can get Uncharted lanthorns along the way. Great if you are a high enough level to do this, because they're not low level missions at 250 to 275, but still worth doing. And with that, we'll leave this off here. Kind of looking forward to tomorrow's update. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.